Welcome to the Oasthouse garden wreath making tutorial. You've received your kit and you'll have everything you need to make a gorgeous wreath tonight. Now, the first thing you want to do is get everything out on the table so you're all prepared. See that you have a moss base, you'll have a wire reel, and you'll also have all your foliage. Now, the first thing to do is to get your moss base in front of you and wrap the wire around it. You need to get your foliage in a fan shape with the larger pieces at the top and smaller towards the middle, and then you're now going to place them on the moss base wreath, and you're going to wrap the wire twice around the foliage to secure it. You can do it a few more times if you wish, and then you're going to get your another second amount of foliage and be generous, and then grab that together, and then you're going to place that on top, and you're going to continue around the same way and repeat that all around the base. Once you've finished your wreath, you'll see that some parts are uneven, some bits might look fantastic, and what you need to do is tie a piece of string around it and then hang it up and try it in different positions until you think it looks the most even. Now, I've played around with this and I feel that this is probably the most even way, but all you need to do is just move it around until you're happy. Now, once you're in this position, you then can look to put on all the decorations. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to place the bow on the wreath, and all you need to do to attach is you're just going to pop a bit of wire through the back. Make sure it's enough wire so you can wrap it around the wreath, and then you're just going to twist that round to secure it, and then we're going to pop it around the bow, the wreath, and just tie it on, twisting the metal wire at the back. Just twist it round. You see, I'm just twisting it around like that, and then all you need to do is you can chop that off, or you can just tuck it in to the base, because you don't want any sharp edges. You're going to tuck that in, and then you can fiddle around to secure the bow to make it sort of sit properly. And then once you're happy with that, you've got the top done. Because you've got the string at the top, and you've got the bow here, and this now allows you to place all your decorations around freely. Okay, so now we've got the bow looking pretty, and we've got the string at the top. What I find is it's so much easier to hang it while you're doing it. You don't have to. It does make a lot of mess, but you can just see where you're placing everything. So what I'm going to start with, poppies, just because they're easy to put in, and you can pull them out if you're not happy with them, and it's quite nice to get them placed on the actual wreath. So what I'm going to do, these are too long, so I'm just going to trim them just to about here again, and then all I need to do is just place them gently into my base, and another one here, and I'll get a couple more, and I'm going to pop this down here. You can put them wherever you want. I mean, you can pull them out if you're not happy. So pop another one there, another one here, so you can see it. I mean, if you're not happy, you can take that out and pop it somewhere else. And then I'm going to go over the other side for a bit of balance. And then once again, place that in. And just, sometimes it's a bit difficult, you've got to just move it in. And then then obviously step back and always keep looking at it just to see that you've got the balance that you want. Another one here, just maybe pop that in there so it gets seen. Oh, that's a difficult one. And might swap another in for good measure. And already you can start to see starting to sort of take shape. You might also find a bit of the, your fur and foliage isn't quite right. You can always add bits in. So if you've got an empty area, or up here slightly, I think I've got, I might need a little bit more up here. All you do is get a bit of extra greenery, and you can just feed it in. Just pop it in the top, and then that just gives it a bit more of a balance, because it is difficult, it's tricky. I'll pop that one in there as well. Because you might get bits, I mean, if you feel you haven't done it tight enough with the foliage, you can always go around again. So it's always just checking that, you're happy with what it's looking like. See, I'm not happy with that, I'm already playing around with it. And I fiddle, and once you could just fiddle for hours. So, yes, I'm not happy with that now. So there you go. And then, so what you do is you just keep adding your foliage. Now, if you find your apples are you're losing them, all you can do, you can actually pop the wire through. You see there? See, that's securing it. So I can pop it on there so they're not going to fall off. So I'll pop another one to just put a bit of the wire through, like so. And then we've got a lovely little sort of group. And once again, we just twist them around. And then obviously we're going to be able to pop them. Now you can sort of twist these wires round, like so. So you make it a bit, the wire stiffer. Just trim that. And then you can just place it in the foliage, so where you want it to go. So you don't, I mean, I'm not sure where I want this to go, but you can just place it, just poke it through to secure it, and then you can play around with them. It's entirely up to you. So I'll let you carry on with that, and I will just put mine in, and then we'll come back to you. So, how are you getting on? This is mine so far. Starting now to put in the thistles. They're best placed just sort of in a triangle, really. So they're going to be spaced fairly evenly. And this is probably where you might start taking out bits and bobs that you think aren't that well placed. And then you can playing around with those already. So, and then you can just push that into the foliage. They're pretty stiff. So yeah, so I'm happy with that. I can carry on adding more to it. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to add a bit of the red. This is dried sedum from the garden. So I'm just going to split this up, and I'm going to pop that in. I'm just going to add, just I think it needs a bit of lifting. Sometimes sometimes you might sort of squash the end of it, so you can just pop that on diagonal so you make a nice sharp point, and then that will go easy and nicely into the base. There we go, that's fantastic. So I'm just carry on. Oh, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous. And step back and really start having a look at it. Right, I'm going to carry on, and then I hope you're doing well with yours. So this is my finished article. You can see. Oops.